When I was 6 years old, I was used to watch birds. And my mom, she will take me to this park in Rome when there is changing of season. I remember the sky was all black, and I will just stare at the birds for hours. The formation of birds flying. I've been dreaming about flying since I was little.
My life begins in the water. My parents threw me in the water and I was swimming before I could walk. I'm just chasing the purity of that moment when that turtle or that shark or that fish finally accepts that you're there. Just a moment that you keep with yourself.
I love to dance. It's something I've been doing since I was so young.
I've always connected water with freedom. Freedom to exist and be judged solely on your actions. Everybody talks and talks and talks. How many humans only tell you what they're doing by their actions? Humans they're just complicated. I trust what I can do. I trust my capabilities. If I'm relaxed, I can hold my breath for close to 6 minutes. It's a real big difference when you're in very angry water.
My dreams about flying, it feels like any other dream, but then it gets to one point that becomes a nightmare.
That you kick until your lungs have collapsed enough under the pressure to become negatively buoyant. It's like falling through the sky. Faster and faster and faster and
when
faster.
I'm about to
crash into the bottom.
I just wake up.
Basically at 100 feet, your lungs have almost collapsed already. They're the size of a plum each. I feel like I belong in the ocean a lot of times, but there are times where this ocean doesn't care about you. It's a force that doesn't have any emotion, it doesn't have any attachment to you. I have such a busy mind. I can't stop turning this stuff over and rolling it over. The hardest thing to train is your mind. Damn busy mind that won't shut up. Being able to maintain when bad things are happening that are out of your control. I have to put myself in a place that is going to make me calm. Myself out of that control. I gotta go to a happy place. And everybody's happy place is different. You know, the beauty's in the details. That's what I love so much about being in the ocean.
I think I want to be a shark. I like them a lot. If I'm gonna be a shark, I want to be a bad, great white shark.
How people perceive these animals is they're these benevolent beings, and then the other end is like, they're killers, they're man-eaters. Why not appreciate it for what it is? They're wild animals. One day they can be your friend, another they might shake you down and try to get a piece of you. I really identify with sharks. But they're highly misunderstood. Sharks can't change their facial expression. You get to make an assessment of that creature solely on its actions. This one time when I was diving by myself, nothing special happened. I was diving on the same reef I've dove 1,000 times, going to get some fish. And I went down to the bottom, and I looked up at the surface of the water. It was afternoon light, and the sun rays are just coming down really gold. And as I dropped my head back down to the reef, I just clicked into one of those moments. I don't know how long I was on the bottom, but for some reason right then, everything happened right. I clicked into this euphoric calm. It is a state of being. It's strange, yeah. I almost can't even differentiate whether that was a dream or whether it really happened.